Welcome to yet another podcast of Boipatro VAC, the newsletter which deals with educating and encouraging people in water resource research. So, the today's podcast is on a startup idea or an idea with which you can open your own startup. It is titled as Water Efficient Landscaping Services. So you can offer your services for water efficient landscaping design. Normally, landscaping is done without much or giving without giving much importance to the water conservation perspective. So landscapes are designed mainly based on or mainly to increase the aesthetics and ecological benefits of a land. Various industries like hospitals, education sector, hotels, then IT industries, they prefer to design their landscape, that is the land where they have not developed or installed their buildings. That vacant portion of the land they want to design to increase the aesthetic of the entire site. So not only aesthetic, they also look after the ecological benefits, like they want to uh, increase the number of floras and faunas in and around their buildings, such that people can work in a or within a nature-based compound. Because nowadays everybody want a natural setup or natural environment or green environment where they can work peacefully. Because it is said and also it is proven in lots of papers that if you even walk for 30 minutes in a highly planted park or a forest or some simple area where lots of plants are there, water bodies are there, then you can reduce your work related pressure by 10 points, 10 to 15 points. So that is a study. So our startup, this idea will provide people or provide industries in landscaping, but that landscaping will also ensure water conservation and efficiency. You may argue that this is nothing new, but it is indeed a rare service because most of the companies who are offering landscaping, they do not think about objective water conservation techniques. Yes, subjective water conservation techniques they implement or they try to implement, but they are not backed by any technological soundness. As a result, the efficiency of those water conservation techniques reduces with time. So I am proposing a startup idea where you will provide GIS-driven, AI-powered, remote sensing based landscape designing services. Okay, so what can be the offerings? You can offer smart irrigation systems, automated sensor based irrigation that adjusts water uses based on real time weather conditions and soil moisture levels. You can also offer GIS and hydrology integration, where advanced mapping tools to assess topography and water flow dynamics, ensuring efficient drainage and water retention uh, objectives to be fulfilled. You can also offer AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, ML, based water uses predictive service, where you can predict watering schedules based on historical data, such that overuse of water can be prevented, but maintaining healthy vegetation. Because the main objective of landscaping is to maintain healthy vegetation. You can also offer drought resistant landscaping design, right? Incorporation of native and climate adaptive plants to reduce water consumption without compromising visual appeal, right? And you can also provide designs, efficient designs, intelligent design to redistribute the excess rainwater that you can collect from rainwater or cloudburst in irrigation. Irrigation of what? Irrigation of the plants that you have installed to enhance the aesthetics and ecological benefits of that land. That means for the landscaping, you will install plant. But if you irrigate that plant with the water supplied to the industry, then you are unnecessarily wasting that supply water. You can use the water collected from rainwater, cloudburst, and then you reuse that water for these purposes, right? So these five different offerings you can offer to the clients. You can also offer all of them to one single client, or few of them to all single client, one single client, or you can offer one of the offering to one client, because they are universal, but they are sequential. All this offering, right? Because smart irrigation systems is okay. In a landscape, you need smart irrigation system, but you also need efficient drainage such that the excess water can be drained out. Otherwise, it will be retained in the land and it will create nuisance, because mosquitoes lay their eggs in stored water only. So you cannot allow storing of water except for rainwater harvesting, but you have to drain them away. And if your land doesn't have any drainage system, then the water will get retained within the land. That is not good. Okay, so in same way, to reduce water use only for irrigation, you can install drought resistant plants. That means those plants which doesn't need regular watering or lots of watering for their sustenance. Okay, so one offering is the part of the another. Okay, so but they can also be offered separately. Now there are some similar startup, not same, but there are some similar startup in the industry who are offering such water efficient systems, like Shajol Water. They are offering solar powered water purification system. To purify water, they are not using electricity; they are using solar power. Then Uravu Labs, they what they are doing is they are generating water from atmosphere. Okay, not from rain, but not from cloudburst, but from atmosphere. So they are actually converting the moisture in the atmosphere into water, and they are using solar energy for that. Then come Next Drop. Next Drop is using a mobile technology for real time data analysis, such that they can inform urban residents about the water supply availability, and also how you can optimize the uses of the supplied water. So this is also water efficient technology. Then Num Technologies, they are developing IoT, Internet of Things based water management system. So they are using meters and sensors for efficient monitoring of water resource. Then come We Got Utility Solutions. They are also providing IoT based smart water management system in the industries as well as households. Okay. And fluid robotics, they are using robotic system for sewer inspection and cleaning. They are using robots to see whether the sewer is passing away through the drainage provided to it, or they are stuck. If they are stuck, how to clean them. So they are using robots to detect them in real time and provide the solution also in real time. But their services they expensive, not for common people. Okay, so all these startups are using the innovative technologies, water efficient technologies, in the objective of saving water. Okay, now what should be the verticals of your startup, right? So verticals means what should be the products that you can offer, right? So these various types of products you can offer. So that those can be classified into six parts. So one type of product you can offer is smart irrigation systems and sensors, right? Here you can either sell AI-driven irrigation controllers and soil moisture sensors to homeowners and commercial properties, or you can offer a subscription model, monthly or annual plans for predictive irrigation scheduling using AI-based optimization. Second vertical can be GIS and hydrological consulting services. There can be two more sub verticals. One is urban planning solutions. You can offer GIS based hydrology assessment for cities to design water efficient green spaces. That is the landscaping. Uh, Another thing is corporate sustainability consulting, helping businesses develop water efficient landscape, right? So what we are dealing with, but with the help of GIS. Third type of verticals can be rainwater harvesting and water reuse solutions. How you can collect rainwater and how you can reuse the rainwater. You can either provide installation services or you can provide the data analytics and monitoring services where you can monitor the rainwater usage. Okay. Fourth type of vertical is eco-friendly landscaping and plant selection. I have already discussed about that. You can customize landscape design, developing drought-tolerant gardens. Now, this not only be only for industries. You can provide the service to individuals, housing complexes, municipalities, right? And you can also sell drought-resistant plant, right? And offer expert guidance on climate resilient vegetations. Fifth verticals can be smart water infrastructure for agriculture and municipalities, AI driven water usage optimization, right? Predictive analysis you can provide, or licensing technologies, right? Suppose a farmer has its own AI based water conservation framework. So, how he can license it? That can be another offering. And the sixth offering can be, or vertical can be, educational and outreach initiatives, where you can train people in AI driven or IoT driven or ML driven irrigation techniques, water conservation methods, landscaping, etc. You can provide workshop, or you can conduct workshops and certifications, or B2B partnership you can done. You can collaborate with universities, NGOs, and environmental groups for sustainability focused projects. They have lots of projects nowadays. Nowadays, NGOs have lots of projects related to water, or they have a scope, a huge scope, where they can apply for such projects. So you can be a part of those, such that you can offer your expertise in sustainability focused projects, right? So there are so many possibilities of this simple startup idea, where landscaping is the core, but you make it water efficient. And for that, you can use AI, ML, IoT, GIS, etc., advanced technologies. So if you want to be trained on these aspects, you can give a comment, or if you want to start a startup with us as a partner, you can give a comment. And if you have a startup idea different from this, then you can share it in our energyinstyle.website. Yes, that is the link of the website where you can share your startups. So that's all for today. If you like this podcast, please subscribe and share among your like minded friends, colleagues, and family members. Thank you and see you next week.